Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm here with BringItDon, and I've already done some of this stuff off camera, but the game crashed. Well, it was on camera, I was recording, and the game crashed, so we're gonna just start it over from the beginning. I went and got the letter from the stash for Valerie, so we're gonna talk to her about that. Greetings, Valerie sighs. Everything is well, I hope. I'm ready for new orders. Give Fredero's letter to Valerie. Valerie, I received a letter from Fredero Senate. He says I'm free from your service and return you. I'm to free you from your service and return you to Shelyn. Valerie looks at you unblinking, and you see her eyes darken with an anger she can barely contain. Really? May I take a look at this letter? Is that so? I see. Valerie takes a deep breath. My apologies, Donal. I seem to have become the reason for this message and highly inappropriate demands it contains. I know this person. Fredero Senate is one of the mentors in the Order of the Eternal Rose, a true paladin of Shelyn. One of those who insist they are right till the very end. He kept saying louder than anyone that Shelyn herself predetermined my fate, even when I was packing my things before I left. Looks like he never came to terms with me leaving, since he found me even here. But the nerve, the mistake of leaving our ranks, returned to the path destined her by divine will. Since when does Fredero fancy himself the personal harbinger of his precious Shelyn? Valerie, her face scarlet red, doesn't seem to notice the letter crumpling in her hand. Enough, we must put an end to this. The paladins of the Order of the Eternal Rose require another refusal, they shall get it. I'm going to the trading post with you to meet Fredero. I serve you. It's as simple as that. It's my decision, and I'm not going to change it just because someone from my past thinks otherwise. And then it's time to visit Oleg and Svetlana. Valerie smiles faintly and nods. Alright. Let's head there. Also, I've done the fight with Fredero already. It actually crashed as soon as it was ended. So hopefully it doesn't do that again. I need to plan accordingly. Because he's very strong. Maybe like a potion of blur. Well, no, I have blur. I can just activate blur. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buff her a lot before the conversation with him, because you can't do it post-conversation. And, actually, yeah. Alright. Doesn't matter. I have enough buffs throughout my party. I think we'll be okay.
Let us not hesitate.
Let's see, plus weapon, maybe virtue. I don't know. I'm gonna hit her with every buff I can, because that guy is a monster. Not literally, he's a paladin of Shelyn, but figuratively, he's a monster. Like, he's very, very, very difficult. Like, Valerie has no chance, because, again, she's not a very good fighter. She's all tank. We'll see what we can do. Also, there is an event at the Temple of the Oak, so we'll check that out after we deal with this Fredero Senate, or Senate. Senate, I think, sounds better. Fredero Senate. Hey, a fight. This didn't happen last time. Of course.
I got you dead. Stand with me.
Good job, Akundayo. Good job. Alright, let's get out of here. He does so much damage to animals, it's not even funny. I don't know if I have Heroism memorized. That'd come in handy for this fight. I wonder if it's possible to even beat him. Because he has lay on hands, he just heals himself. I don't know how many uses of it he has, though. So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to quick save, I'm going to take my time, and finagle my buffs. See if she can beat him. So she only hit him like twice. in the last fight. It was pretty rough. Alright, I'm gonna actually hard save. Alright, let's start getting some buffs out. 1 minute per level, so that's 8 minutes.
Notice awaits us.
1 round per level, not gonna even use that. 1 minute per level, not bad.
Be on guard.
10 minutes per level. Alright, we'll start with Barkskin.
The end draws near.
Shield of Faith. Blur.
I will see this through.
Bless Weapon.
Well, sorry.
Aid. Bless.
I won't let you down.
There's Endurance. There's Strength. What else we got? He should have protection from law, right? This is the last 1 minute. I'm not even gonna bother because I have to read his stuff. I thought he had protection from law. Communal. Sure. Let's rage.
A reckoning is at hand.
I know shield is for himself. That's not gonna help.
What's the holdup?
I think that's everything I can do
Someone annoys you either
outside
play or
of
polish your
potions.
armor. It is why my armor gleams.
I'm not gonna
as it
bother with
does.
that. Where's that potion of heroism? Let's give that to her as well. Just probably need the bark skin potion. I might use the oil of enhancement on her. I haven't decided. I thought I had a way to. I thought he had protection of laws right here. I guess I don't have.
Yes, I'm still here.
Well, she's got a lot of buffs. Do I have enlarged person memorized?
Count on me.
Ooh, heroism. Here we go.
I yearn for entertainment.
Large person would also be useful. I don't think. Here we go.
Here.
Should have enlarged person.
Together we are unstoppable.
Did it fail?
Where to now?
I am your shield.
A reckoning is at hand.
Alright, whatever. Let's talk to him. Alright, Frederick Senate. A middle-aged man in polished, shiny armor turns to you. His beard and hair are impeccably styled, and an expression of reserved politeness sits frozen on his face. As his piercing gray eyes watch everything attentively. Baron Donal? What an honor to meet you in person. I'm Frederick Senate, a paladin of the most illustrious Shelyn from the Eternal Rose Order. Frederick looks at Valerie. There you are, Valerie. How many years has it been since we saw each other? I'm so happy the years haven't erased the divine bliss written upon your radiant face. Valerie nods to Senate coldly. Greetings. I'm glad to see you in good health, Frederick. Now tell me, Frederick, why are you here? Paladin looks right at you. As I mentioned in my letter, my goal was to return Valerie to Shelyn's grace. Several years ago, a terrible mistake was made. She whose fate was determined before she was born decided to resist her calling. I'd appeal to Valerie's mind and remind her of her duty. You speak as though I'm incapable of understanding where my duties lie. You've given me much cause for doubt. I am reading it a little bit faster than I would, so that the buffs don't wear off. You're from the Eternal Rose Order, right? Exactly. I once guarded works that show Shelyn's blessing, works of art, beauty, and love. That's a path for the young and energetic paladins and priests. Now I've become a mentor in the Order. Many servants of Shelyn, who now guard her creations, were brought up by me, and I'm sure Valerie would have surpassed them all had she not left our ranks. You knew Valerie as a girl? Tell me about her. Frederick smiles pensively. Do I possess the words to describe the chosen of Shelyn? No, don't look at me like that. I'm not the only one who believes it. A special role has been prepared for this girl, in the ranks of the Eternal Rose's followers. I'm sure you've noticed Valerie's greatest virtue. She's impeccably loyal to whatever or whomever she serves. Her father did the right thing in sending his daughter into Shelyn's embrace, and Valerie's departure from the Order was just an unfortunate mistake of youth. I'm sure she regrets her desperate mistake, driven by hurt feelings and rash judgment. Only shame and pride have kept her from admitting it. Her true place is in the radiance of glorious Shelyn. My departure wasn't a mistake. It fixed someone else's mistake, which caused me to waste a few years of my life. Heh, the old man's right. Where else does our princess belong if not sitting in a tambour frame in a convent? Where are you planning to go? Oh, sorry, Donal. Please explain to your feeble-minded jester the times when he should keep his jaws shut. Where are you planning to go? When Valerie joins my entourage, we will travel west to the borders of Pidax. There, a new temple to my divine patron is being built, an architectural wonder worthy of harboring the very spirit of the Eternal Rose. The temple devoted to the goddess of beauty. I wish I could see such grandeur. One of the newer orders of Shelyn will occupy the temple, the Order of Prisms. Their zeal in serving the goddess will be good for Valerie. She has much to unlearn if she expects to return to Shelyn's favor and the respect of her brothers in faith. You can barely hear Valerie's voice. I'm so tired of orders from those I despise. I think you should talk to Valerie alone. Don't go, your grace. My intentions are known to all. Valerie, I have come to return you to our faith. Our? Now you imagine that not only do I want to serve Shelyn, but I now have faith in her too? Ferrero shakes his head. I don't recognize you, Valerie. What is this tone you address me with? Remember what politeness and respect you showed your elders. We held you up as an example for the other novices. Valerie raises her chin ever so slightly. I'm only repaying your courtesy in kind, Ferrero. If you so easily ascribe to me thoughts and aspirations that I do not possess, then I can be as liberal a judge of your behavior. Valerie, alright, yeah, watch your tongue, Ferrero. You're my lands, you will respect my subjects. Ferrero gives you a respectful look and a nod. In no way did I intend to be impolite. Forgive my manners. It's difficult for me not to address Valerie as a novice, for that is what she was last time I saw. As for my return to the church, which you so bluntly insist upon, Valerie pulls her chin up. Please, Ferrero, spare me your wordy speeches. The day I walked out of the convent gates, I made a decision I'm not going to change. I'm never returning to the Eternal Rose Order. I'm never going back to serving Shelyn. Whatever nonsense you started with your letter, let's put an end to it once and for all. Ferrero studies Valerie's face for a long time. His eyes turn steel gray. I don't believe my ears. I expected to see repentance. Valerie, repentance for your foolish choices, repentance for the pain you've caused your family and all those who relied on you. But instead I see a proud renegade who dares resist the will of the goddess and who would defy me, the one who labored to bring you up and teach you. Red spots start to appear on Valerie's cheeks and she catches her breath with some difficulty. I'm not in the least bit surprised by your words, Ferrero. You've always been deaf to anything that goes against your beliefs. I'm not Shelyn's chosen. I'm not a god's toy created to entertain the whimsical goddess. I'm not... Quiet before you bring her wrath upon you. How dare you, who is bestowed with a celestial beauty, so insolently reject such gifts that others can only dream about. Your fate is already decided, laid out as a fine carpet before you. Enough. I didn't come here to listen to a spoiled child speaking out of turn, but only to bring you home. And I will take you by the ear and drag you all the way to the Order's convent, if that's what it takes. I think we all need to calm down a little. Valerie interrupts you. She's almost screaming. What you call home, Ferrero, was my prison. My home is here in these lands, for which the Baron and I have fought and shed our blood. Here, beside the one I vowed to serve, and whom I shan't leave until I die. Here in the stolen lands, where for the first time I can decide for myself where I belong and what I believe. Valerie's voice grows soft, almost like a hissing snake. Take your people, Ferrero, and go to the Eternal Rose Abbey. And if you've the nerve to claim I'm Shelyn's chosen, well, know that your precious goddess should have chosen her trinkets more carefully. Ferrero grows white as a sheet. How dare you? Well said, Valerie. Ferrero looks Valerie in the eye. The paladin's hand is on his weapon. If you insist on standing equal to Shelyn's paladin, answer for your words now. If you have a drop of dignity left, you won't deny me satisfaction. Valerie looks at the enraged paladin fearlessly. Oh, so now I'm suddenly an independent person in your eyes. Finally. Well then, I shall agree to this duel with indescribable pleasure. Donal, you shall be my second. As you say, Valerie, what will you have me do? The second's responsibilities include observing the fight, mediating in the duel, and should the circumstances require, declaring the final verdict. Valerie reaches for a weapon. I think here is good enough. Step away, Donal. I don't want to hit you by accident. Let's see whether you learned anything more than insolence from your mercenary friends. Again, I'm sorry I read it faster than usual, or normal, but I don't want the buffs to wear out. This part right here takes a little too long for my liking. I don't know why Enlarged Person wasn't working. I think it has something to do with the Rage spell that I casted. If this doesn't work, I might rest and have him memorize Protection from Law. So that'll benefit a lot since he's a paladin, so he's lawful good. She still has most of her buffs. She should be okay. You can use whatever items are in your inventory. So let's see. I have potions of enlarged person, right? Yeah, that should work. Shield of Faith would also be nice. So let's
Dior.
Let us strike as one.
wow, still only rolled a 19. Oh, she's fighting defensively. Let's get rid of that. Man. And these don't work on him because he's a paladin. Like, he can't be shaken or anything. That's terrible. What's her... She has plus 14. Like, she shouldn't be hurting for attacks. This is ridiculous. I don't think she's ever going to hit him. All right, let's This is a little upsetting that I can't actually...
I can't keep this up much longer.
Yeah, she's gonna lose. Okay. I don't see a way to beat him. That's fine. Alright, Fredero steps back and she's his weapon. Looks like everything's in its place, doesn't it? You could be, however, insolent to whoever you wanted, as long as you were considered as a girl, Valerie. But now you'll have to answer for all the stupid things you said in pride or heated moments. I'm satisfied with the outcome of this duel. I see no reason to linger here, upsetting the owners of this trading post and the Baron. With great sadness... Sorry, got hair in my throat. With great sadness, I will continue my way without Valerie, who from now on has no right to return to the Order of the Eternal Rose due to her transgressions. Too much talk. Enough. Leave her. I'll bother you no longer. My regards, Your Grace. Valerie, Fredero stopped short. Farewell. Okay, well... That's what happened last time. I thought maybe if I had enough buffs I could take him, but she's just not very good at offense. She hit him once that entire time. Alright, Svetlana. Dear gods, your face, Valerie. What, is there something? Valerie touches the wound crossing her face and looks at the blood on her fingers, more baffled than scared. This is all new to me. This, they crashed when they were talking after the duel. Let me heal you. She touches the wound again, winces, and finally waves it off. It is nothing. I don't even feel any pain, only fatigue. Save your pity for someone who is truly wounded, and I just need to rest, and wash myself clean after all these conversations about Shelyn. Alright, well she's injured.
Let us not hesitate.
I just rest here, it's not a big deal. Let's go talk to the merchants real quick, see if they have new stock. Yeah, first time I went in without any buffs, and it did not go in my... I think she lasted 4 rounds, maybe 5. Alright, here's the volume 3 of the book. Now let's see. If you look in his inventory... might be here. Look at this, part 2. So we'll be buying that, and then we'll be turning it into him. Wait, I have this one. Well, this is awkward. I even... Okay. Yeah, how are things going in the trading posts? Alex scratches his head. We're doing alright, I'd say. I could even say we're doing pretty well, thanks to the wise decisions and protection of your grace. You know, you had me worried for a moment back in the capital. I almost thought you were going to double our taxes, make a beggar of me. I wouldn't do that to you, Oleg. Looks like it's all the same stuff from earlier. Yeah. Nothing new or exciting. Hey, I don't know if I showed it on camera or not, but the merchant in whatever in the capital, he does sell a new. I'm gonna rest. He sells another bag of holding for 200 pounds, but it costs 25,000 gold. So I mean, obviously I don't have enough to buy that. I don't know if that's worth it. I mean, I'm sure it would be worth it in the long run. So I'd never have to go back for anything. I believe it updated and said I had to talk to her in the capital. Yeah, we'll go back to the capital and talk to her after we go to the Temple of the Elk and deal with the event that's waiting for us there.
Without a doubt.
I'm sure it is possible to beat him at some point. I just don't want to wait till, you know, she's a high enough level to actually take him on. But I think I've had protection from law. I don't know. I might try it again off camera. I mean, I have the saves for it. I'll see what happens if you do beat him. But I'll keep the let's play natural. Unless, of course, the party gets wiped, in which case, you know, gotta reload. Alright, to the Temple of the Oak.
I need to catch my breath.
Well, we don't have to wait till after this fight, Octavia.
I'm not afraid.
Let's see, a bard, a brawler.
Let us strike as one.
Oh, there's one up in the hills as well.
Overcome. I grant you death.
Consider me provoked. This was not supposed to work like that.
Oh, these poor guys. They don't have a chance. Oh, Harem got hit. Everyone else is doing pretty good. Good amount of bandits, all things considered. I do like how the artwork updated. She has a scar across her face now on her character portrait. It's pretty neat. Actually, like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like when they update stuff like that to actually match with the, you know, the going-ons in the story.
Betrays me.
Yeah, finally encounter too challenging. I guess I could reduce the difficulty to fight Fredero. It's not worth all that hassle. Ooh. Bunch of pilgrims. Can I actually talk to any of these guys? Probably not. Ancient faith returned to holy walls. Alright, let's go check out the temple.
Forwards.
Ancient statue aerosol seems to resist the ravages of time. Okay, well. Water's crystal clear and seems to radiate gentle, soothing shine. Let's
A
get
reckoning is at hand.
cure your fatigue.
The end draws near.
Or heal you, Harem. There you go.
Without a doubt.
Doesn't look very restored up here.
I need to catch my breath.
Alright. Says there's an event here. I don't see anything going on. Let's go check out this side. I'll go back and look at the pilgrims again. I don't know what the event is supposed to be here. If
I will guide us.
Should I talk to all the pilgrims? They all say the same thing. Oh, here we go. Alright. You see a tall woman dressed in simple but rugged traveling clothes. Greetings, Your Grace. I'm Ilga, leader of these pilgrims in honor of Aristul. I meet with travelers and deal in the goods of our small community creates. How can I be of service? Show me your wares, I guess. Ooh, energy source. 2 additional... I mean, it might be okay for like harem or something, but I'm not going to invest in that. How's the temple restoration progressing? Not quickly, Your Grace. Temples like this take dozens of years to build, and I fear a full restoration won't be much faster. But we're happy to be able to touch the holy shrine and do our part to ensure its future greatness. Was that it? Was that the event? I'm concerned that I'm gonna miss something.
I won't let you down.
Oh wait, whatever. We'll just leave. Everybody, please. Thank you. Let's get out of here. Head back towards the capital, talk to Valerie in the capital. That's kind of neat, though, that you didn't actually have to beat Fredero, and that there was a different outcome for not beating him. It's a nice little touch.
Time to search for the spot to rest.
Hang in there, Valerie. You can do it. All right. Fine, we'll camp. Of course. Didn't attack us while we're camping, but as soon as we start walking again. As soon as we break camp, we get ambushed. Alright, what do we got? Bandit Cleric. All by herself? You don't have a chance, lady. Oh, hear him.
Die for me.
Yeah, I could die out. Does a lot of damage. Hit twice for 12. Rapid shot, multi-shot, the whole shaboozle. So strong. And when he starts critting, it's gonna be ridiculous. And then when he's hasted, oof. Like he does so much damage. With his new bow, he has increased crit damage. Ooh, we got a new kingdom thing. I'll check it out when I get closer to the kingdom. Right now. Okay. Devastating raids. People have begun to disappear from the area. Today, one of the missing was found in the forest. She had escaped from a gang of half-orc slavers from the hold of Belkzen. The roving camp must be tracked down and wiped out. Oh, hold on to that. Jaethal and Fury. Jaethal is demanding an audience with the Baron. Something serious happened and enraged the undead elf. Well, check that out as well. Unfair prices. Oh, that sucks. Well, we messed up. Should I put him in charge of this? I mean, he did good with the wolves. Yeah, give it a shot. Can pillage the Temple of the Elk now. He's busy. How long does he have left on that? 10 days. And how long? 55 days. Okay. We'll talk to Valerie, then we'll go talk to Jaethal. I'm assuming that Jaethal's companion quest is about to start. Sorry about all the clicking. I minimized to see how long I've been recording, and it would let me get back into the game. Thought it was gonna crash on me the second time today. I'm sorry. Like looking at this picture, it looks like a person. Not supposed to see the dog or whatever, but it looks like a person.
Will not falter.
I guess it's just a shot from the front. Actually, that's all like crap we picked up as well. While I'm running by. Well, I picked up any treasures. No, I guess boar pelts. Hi, Valerie. I'm on my way. Alright, how do you feel? I see your wound hasn't healed yet. Valerie waves off your words with more haste than prudence. Please, don't worry about such trifles. I will turn visit a priest or alchemist when time permits. As for how I feel, Valerie smiles sourly. It's my pride that suffered most. It seems I must devote more time to training. I'll keep this in mind in the future, and not let you down again. So thank you, Donal. It's important to me that you were at my side. Now I'm sure that I'm finally free from the Order of the Eternal Rose, and ready to devote all my time and efforts to our mission. Alright, how's your wound? Physically, it causes me no discomfort whatsoever. But if you're worried it might prevent me from serving you, then you shouldn't be. Okay. Easy peasy. Free experience. Well, not free experience. She had to go and get beat up for it.
Without a doubt.
I talked to Jaethal about what's got her all worked up. Aneo, the traveling merchant. Okay. Aneo, a half-elf merchant who recently appeared in the capital, falls to the floor in front of you. Jaethal stands beside him, looking quite unlike her normal self. Usually cold and stiff, the face of the undead elf now burns with rage. Despite his nearness to the furious undead captor, Aneo looks concerned but unafraid. If you allow me to speak, I can explain everything. Hope you can, half-blood. Otherwise, Jaethal hisses and turns to you. If I told you the sad story of my death, it is sad most of all because I do not remember how my life ended. I wandered, exhausted, through the wastelands beyond the borders of Kionan, until I could barely see my path. I stopped to rest, or perhaps I lost consciousness. When I came to my senses, I heard the call of my goddess, returning me from the dead. Was it poison? Magic? Illness? Whatever stole my life away, it left no trace. I thought this mystery would haunt me forever. But then I entered the shop of this half-blood, seeking some reminder of Kionan. And what did I discover there? My very own dagger. Jaethal shows you an elven-crafted dagger with a chipped blade and empty sockets, where once gemstones adorned the handle. This dagger disappeared the same night I was taken by death. How could this half-blood have obtained it? Let him speak, Jaethal, and he will not help us learn the truth. That is why, Jaethal pauses. Respecting your authority, I have brought this pathetic huckster here, rather than getting the truth out of him by my own methods. I just received Jaethal's old dagger. Aneo, the traveling merchant. The half-elf rises to his feet and sighs, putting his clothes in order. Thank you for allowing me to speak, your grace. The story is not very exciting, certainly not as exciting as my tale of the drunken regatta within the eye of Abednego. Yesterday, north of the city, I stumbled upon a dead boar. There was no one around, but the dagger is protruding from the miserable beast's neck. I don't know why the owner would have left it in the carcass. Perhaps the beast escaped from the hunter, taking along the weapon that had injured it. So I inadvertently decided to keep the item I'd found, thinking my luck and never suspecting the price I'd pay for it. Where exactly did you find this carcass and dagger? In the vicinity of the old sycamore, of course. I'm sure you know where that... Of course, I'm sure you know where that tree grows. I found the boar to the west of the sycamore, in the direction of the Thorn River. Alright, you face serious accusations. Are you sure you can say nothing? Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's investigate it. We will investigate this matter further. Let's start by checking Aneo's story and seek out this unfortunate boar. Jaethal bows gracefully. I am grateful. It's important to me. And you half-bloods should pray for our success. If you're lying, I shall find a surer way to get the truth from you. Okay, easy peasy. I'll bring her along for that quest. I don't think I picked up any treasures, right? There's no reason for me to stop by. Yeah, I don't have anything. Dog was running with me. Okay, let's put this armband in here. I wonder how many pieces of this thing there are, because I have 7. I have 3 pieces of this thing. It's for the dwarf thing. Dwarf helmet's 4. Oh, sorry, I have 4 of these. Interesting. Alright. Well, I'm going to call the episode here. I feel like I didn't accomplish a lot this episode, but that's fine. Next episode, we can do Jaethal's quest, and then maybe head towards the troll fortress, or whatever it is. Oh wait, I know I can go kill the owlbears next episode. Maybe. I don't know. So far, they have been our greatest foe. Yeah, I think I'll call it here, and in the next one we will do Jaethal's quest. And I guess the Lost Child quest, yeah, because that requires us to go to where the owlbears are. We don't have to fight the owlbears, but I would like to. Yeah, alright, we're going to call it here regardless. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to catch y'all in the next episode.